In last classroom, you have seen about the backend of login and authentication part. So I am going to continue that application. So let me go to that application. Okay, now. So here you see the all the backend is are in the same folder, to do app. So I'm going to open this to do app, and also I have already seen their backend API, and also I have tested that API. Okay, now. So in this case, you've seen that your backend is like in this all this root folder, and your like front end. Uh, your front end is inside this root folder. So let me configure this all the operation which is already done in my previous classes. Now, so basically this client folder is a to do app folder. So I'm going to create one more folder for the React application, and we are going to create this application also in the root folder. So now you have seen how to create. Just once again. Let me open a new Chrome, and I'm going to write create React app. Okay. Now, so this is a command for creating a React application. So now I'm going to write this command here. You know, if you're writing this command, it will create a folder, my app folder, in this directory. But I'm going to change this folder name. I'm going to change this folder name is shop app. Shop app. Okay. So shop app is like shop spelling is right or no? SHOP shop. Yep. Right folder. So this is a shop app folder I am going to create. So right now there is no shop app folder is there, but after writing this command, it will create a folder shop app. Basically, this shop app folder is nothing. Shop app folder is your React application. Okay, so we are going to install this shop app. Let me check my internet connection. Yeah, my internet connection is good at this time, so it will create some time to create this shop app folder. Just wait for some time. It is installing. Okay, I guess it is stalling. Still installing. Let me wait. Now, this shop app folder is ready. So now we are going to run this shop app folder. So I am going to change the directory. Right now we are in the to do app directory. So we are going to shift the shop app directory, and we have to run npm start. This way you can start your application in localhost 3000. Okay, this is your application. So in my previous class, so let me just terminate it and cd shop app cd. Sorry, we are already in the cd. So I'm going to open this directory in my like new Visual Studio Code, that we can only focus on this front end part. Okay, so now we are in this folder. So everything you can understand in this point. Now let me go to terminal, and if you want to close the terminal, you can add that, because right now we have to focus in the some front end code. Now I'm going to run npm start again to run this my React application. Npm start. So it will start this application in few seconds, and this is the code. So today we are going to create an e-commerce application in the front end, and we are trying to implement some login and registration part in the front end. But before to jump in that part, we are going to create some pages. In my previous project, I didn't create any pages things, but in this project I am going to create some pages part. So I am going to create a folder here, and I put the name is pages. Okay, and I am going to create one to in multiple pages I'm going to create here. The first page I'm going to create is like what? Mm, home page. Okay, I'm going to create home page. So home.js I'm going to name it. Second page I'm going to create login page. Third page I'm going to create sign up page. Fourth one is created profile page. Oh, so not page extension. And one more page I'm going to create is product page. Or maybe I'm going to use the home page as a product page. I'm not going to create any more pages. So you see this four to five pages are there. So now when I open this like localhost 3000, how can I access these pages? Suppose I'm going to create in my like sign up page like constant, and I'm going to like sign up component like this and return something like any h1 tag, and I mention sign up page. Okay, and I need to be export this page as a default and sign up. Now so make this copy paste in every page. Only we have to change their name. So make sure every page sign up is sign up. This is a login. Okay, now every page has been created. But how can I access this login page? Suppose I want to open the login page. So you want to be like this. So but still they are showing the same page. So we are going to configure this router part in this project. By default, React didn't support any router thing in their project. So we have to be installed it manually. So let me terminate this, and I am going to install a library, and the library name is npm install a library name is React Router DOM. Okay, React Router DOM, and I am going to add it. It will take some minute to install this React Router DOM. Make sure spelling should be same. Okay, or now you see the package.json file. Here you go to the React Router DOM, you see the version names. Okay, mention here. So now I want to be open the login page when I open this login page. So now for that we need to go to index.js page, and we right now on this only app is there. Only app is there. So I'm going to just one second. Uh, not there actually in this part. Uh, okay. Now I am going to add. Okay. Now I am going to add app.js, and it need to be import some functionality from the React Router DOM. So first is browser, or maybe you have to write in this part browser router, and this browser router is coming from React Router DOM, and inside this browser router I need to be import one more part. This is called the routes. R-O-U-T, no route. I guess routes. Yeah, routes. And we are going to add every route by like this way. Route. And okay. Just one second. Let me see this. Okay. Now, if you want to be a little bit confused on me, right now I am forget something. So let me check the documentation. React router DOM. And if you go to the documentation of npm, you have seen, uh, okay, the documentation is not there, so you need to go to the home page, and in this home page they are mentioning about the documentation, I guess. Okay. They are not adding. Don't worry about it, I guess I know about the code. So react route on dom is routes. So first route is you have to add the path. So pass, suppose I'm going to pass this, and I'm going to use element. Element means which component you want to show when I open this path. The element I want to show home, home component. Okay, which is coming from home. Now the second route, I'm going to open the path like login. Element, I'm going to say login. Okay. Suppose I added two route only, and now I'm going to start this application again. npm start. Okay, now just wait. It is still running. I don't know why taking too much time to run. Okay, they are mentioning some error or logo is never used. Oh, login is not defined. So login is not defined. So means you have to be add login again, and you have to import. Okay, now it's fixed. So you see, when you open the login page, it should be display the login, but go to the login page. Okay, they are not displaying anything in the screen. Let me check the console. Just one second. Uh, Go to the app.js. Browser router is added. Routes is added, and you're returning this app in this path. When your path is home, just wait a second. When your path is home, it didn't open the home page. Just one second. I guess I made a mistake. Just one second. I think we have to add route, and path should be this, and elements should be this. Just one second. Okay, sorry. I think everything is right. Only the error is, sorry about that. Instead of writing home, we need to be write home like this way. Okay, now I think it will work. Now you see the sign up page. If you see this nothing, you see the sign up page. If the login, it also be as working and so some pages. Okay, now I'm going to change every line of code. So this is the home page. This is the login page. This is the sign up page, and this is the profile page. Now I need to be add all the route. So and pass what? Sign up, and this page name is login. Oh, not login. Profile. Okay, no. Any mistake? They are telling that cannot find the profile.js. Okay, just one second. And because it is the capital B. Now So if you go to the profile, it will open the profile page. If you go to the sign up, it will show the sign up page. So now you see you have to create multiple page very easily by using this application. So now this is the way that you have to create the e-commerce structure or file structure, like home page, login page, and so on. Now I'm going to create one more folder, and this is called the components. Okay, components name, suppose I'm going to add navbar. Okay, navbar.js, and also we are using the bootstrap for entire application. So bootstrap, read the docs, and we need to add this link in the body of the application, and just go to this public and index.html page, and just after this link you have to add the bootstrap link. Okay, after adding this bootstrap, it is very high chances that text structure has been changed, and now we need to be use navbar, and navbar is nothing. Navbar, I'm going to use any navbar, but I'm going to use, let me see, this navbar, which is, yeah, this navbar. I'm going to add it in this camp. So let me copy this navbar and just go to this navbar and just constant navbar, and you have to write return this. Okay, and also you have to export default navbar. So now it is ready. Why this issue is there, I don't know. Let me check this. Everything is constant. Okay, I don't know. navbar.js, let me close and open it again. Okay, now just once again, there's input. So this is a navbar. Only thing, because navbar React supports class name instead of class, so you have to change every class name to class name. Only this is a effortless thing. Just one second. Otherwise everything has been set. And okay, so see, this is a navbar. So now we can add this navbar in this every pages, but because navbar is fixed for every pages, so I am going to directly add this navbar in these pages. Okay, so how we can add that? So first we return this and the router file. So instead of adding this, you can add, just remove this and make a div, and whatever the div name is, class name, right now I'm going to didn't pass any class name, any class name. I didn't pass any class name, and inside this div I'm going to pass this navbar. Okay, and then we have to add this. So what will happen, if if you go to the application, navbar is added fixed, but if you change the login, everything same, navbar is fixed and other page is fixed. You can add this way. And also let me change the navbar color and all, and I'm going to use navbar BG, like primary, and you can add navbar brand. Just 1 second. Okay, now you see this is the navbar is looking. Now I'm going to remove this input field. Okay, and instead of this input field I'm adding one more button. Sorry, and I'm going to add login, and I'm going to add. Okay, now see, login and sign up. Okay, so and no, the login and sign up, and this is navbar. So you see, this is the working. Only thing, just remove it. So now listen carefully. So here you see that the snap bar and the login and sign up page is added, and other pages. Okay, now so we are going to be, first we are going to add the, suppose we are clicking the login page, it should be the open in the login page. When you click on the sign up page, so it should be open in the sign up page. So there are two options: either you click the link to button and so on, or maybe you will add like other thing, but I love to use on click, and I'm going to use a callback function. Whenever I call back, you have to route. So let me, if you want to go from one page to another page, you have to use, you have to import just one second. Okay, uh, route, and just create a variable router from this link. The route, let me confirm it. Router dot history, just one second. Okay, let me just one second. uh, Here don't need to use this, just one second. Okay, anyway, so I'm going to add a event where when you click this button, it should be open the login page. When you click the sign up button, it should be open the like sign up page. I will do this part is later. Now, so now we need to be create this login page, and then we have to create sign up page. So first we focus on the sign up page. So just go to sign up page. This is sign up page. So now we need to add, go to the sign up page. Where is the sign up page? This is sign up page. So now in the sign up page, I need to make a form. So it is better to use a bootstrap form. So I am going to add first a div, write some basic code for a styling like container, and I am going to add another div and class name what, like row, justify, now I am going to add one more div, and in this div is column, class name call it. Okay, and now I am going to create one more div for card, and I am going to write something like simple hello world. So see, this is the looking. So now I want to make some padding from top, amplified, so it will be, and also I need to be in card p3, padding 3, so it is look like that. So now I'm going to add here write h3, and here I'm going to write welcome to shop app. Okay, you want to change the color like text success, whatever the color name you want to add. So it looks like this, very beautiful color. You have to do that. And after that I'm going to add some make a style like some horizontal line. Now I am going to add a form here. So form is like adding like this way. Form has contain four elements: first name, last name, email ID, and password. This fourth element should be enough for creating an account in the shop app. So now I'm going to create a div and pass a class name form control, a form group. This form group will make the style of the form group by using the bootstrap, and I'm going to add like label first name, and I'm going to add input type text name is equal to what? First name. Okay, adding like that input. So here you see input field, but input field looks not well, so I'm going to add a class name form control. This make a first name. Okay, and I'm going to add this form group multiple times. Okay, so here is a, sorry, this could be the first name, last name, email, and password. Now this is looking like that. Okay, so suppose you want to decrease the size of the form, so you can write 6, so that will be better, I guess. And if you want to some padding 5, so make it more constraint. Yeah, that will be perfect. Also, I am going to add a font group a margin from y-axis is 2, so it will make some small margin which looks better this form. So now it looks like this: first name, last name, and so on. So now I need to be add a button. So I'm going to add button. Class name like BTN primary, and I'm going to add sign up. So this is sign up button is there. Okay. If you want to add W100, it will be stretch this button, and it looks better. Now I want to make some margin from top or bottom, so it looks like that, a small beautiful sign up form. Okay, now also I'm going to my, it's better than this. Okay, now so this, see, it is a sign up form where you sub put this field like that and so on. Now I need to change something. This in first name is in text, second name is text, but password should be password, and this value name is like password, email, and what? Just one second, and this is the last one. So now you have seen this is working. Now, so this is a form. Now I'm going to add the button and pass type is equal to submit. Okay, and we have to attach a function here on, I guess, submit. This function call a function internally with argument is data. Okay, and I'm going to make a console dot log, and it is a data. So let's see what is happening when the clicking the button. So now I am going to inspect, go to the console. Suppose first name I pass my name Amin Uddin, amin@example.com and password pass1234. When you sign up, uh, just 1 second. Why this page is redirect? Just 1 second. Anyway, just 1 second. First name, last name, email, and so on. Anyway, I will do that. Come again. Okay. So here you see this is a form you are going to be create. Now the same form I am going to create in my login page. Okay. So we are going to this login page. We have add this form. Just 1 second. Only change we have to done what? We don't need the email and password. Oh, first name and last name. Only we have to focus on the email and password. And we have to change the heading. Here I am going to write welcome back. And instead of login, we are going to add login. And you see, this is a way that you have to create the login form. Okay. And I need to be check this event. Okay, now you see these are two pages. One is like sign up page, one is my login page, and this both the pages has been completed. Now next we need to be create service file, because we are going to pass this data from the front end to back end. So now we are going to create the service. So service, for that I'm going to create a service folder, services, and inside services I'm going to create one service, and the name is user service.js. And now I'm going to create a class user service. Basically I'm going to add all the functionality in this class. Okay. And first method is called sign up. A sign up needed data. Okay. And now it's written XOS, because XOS is not installed in this library, so we need to install this XOS. You know, XOS is a library to handling the HTTP call, which is already discussed in my previous classes. Now XOS dot post, because in the backend I remembered, let me open my Postman or maybe the code, my code file. Where is my code file? Okay, if you go to the user route, you see the post route and the login route, both route are using the post method. This is a post method, and also this is a post method. Now let me minimize this. So you need to be add prefix domain, the HTTP local host host, pass 8080, and you have to pass user, because you need to be, before adding this login, you have to see this code. Just go to this app.js. This is a prefix code, prefix line of code. So user and pass sign up, and you have to pass the second argument is your data. Okay, this is a way that you have to add the code. Now this code written as a response. Okay, this code add a response if response has contained data, and data is nothing. Data is what? Data is the data which is sent from the backend and you know this is the output is your data, like this code and that code. So in the case of sign up, you have seen that this is the data. Every data has success true and message false, something like that. So now let me open the code, and if data has success, so we can return something success true. Otherwise, what? Just return success false. Okay. Now you can also handle the catch part. If something gone wrong, you can console the error, or return success false. Clear? This is success false. Now the same code I am going to create for the login. Okay, and I need to be changed login. Okay, now this is the code. After that, this is data, everything is same. Success true and false, and everything is same. Now the third function is called get profile. And your get profile didn't pass anything. Now everything is code is same, only this function is get function. And we need to be add profile. But guys, you see in the profile route, we have to add checkout, and this checkout is nothing. Checkout is getting data from the header. So we need to pass something in the data which is coming from the header. So you need to pass constant headers, and header need the data set like this: authorization, and which data you are going to pass? You are passing the data bearer, same as, and also you are passing the token. So before the login, after the login, you will store the token somewhere. You store the token somewhere, and I will. Hello guys, am I audible? Yes, sir. Okay. So guys, here I am going to add the token, but the question is, sir, how we get this token? We need to copy and paste the token? No. So I will explain how we get this token in the front end and how we generate this token. Basically, this token will be generated after this login. So means you after the login, you didn't pass only the success true or false. We have to pass. You will get the token, and this token is getting from response.data.token. Okay, else token null, and we are getting error as error. So this, see here, after the login you will get this token from the backend, and after the login we will add this token somewhere. Basically we store this token in the local host, local storage. Don't worry, I will explain the local storage meaning, but let me understand this first. So this is a token. Right now this token is not defined, and we have to pass this header like this. Okay, you have to pass this header like this: authorization and header. I will check the spelling also. If the spelling is good, they prefer. And you know, if this is a right, so it is written success true, and so this, and otherwise data should be null or Here I am going to enter. So see, this backend services is ready. All this backend services is ready. So okay, now only the confusing part is token, but don't worry, I will explain the token in few minutes. Now come to this login part. Okay, so I'm going to here. Let me go to sign up part first. So here I'm going to create something which is like constant, and I'm going to pass this data, or I'm going to add form data, a variable form data, and this is also containing a set form data. You know about this reject thing, and I'm creating a use state. Okay, but form data has some default value, so I'm going to create a default value, default form data, and I'm going to create a object, and I'm going to pass like this. First name by default is set to be null. Last name, it is also be empty. Email is also set to be empty, and password is also set to be empty. So basically you are creating this all this field, and you know you have to pass this in the here. It is meaning that when you passes the default value, this value is attached to this value. Now I am going to add value here. Value is coming from form data dot first name. Okay, same thing I'm going to add for, sorry, I'm going to add for this form data dot last name. Third one is adding like this email and also the password. Now attach this, every function is attached. Now the question is, so if you go to the sign up page, why this, oh we have to run this, you have to run this. Why taking too much time to run this application? uh, there's some console is returning. Okay. Yeah, ignore this function. So here you see, suppose I'm going to add some, like first name is like Amin. So see, Amin will be appearing. Yeah, Amin will be appearing. So it is doing that, which is attached. Now we are adding one more function, is called on change. Okay, on change function. So listen, this is the form data value, and this is on change function. When on change function, when you add something, it should be change their value. So I am going to create two functions, constant on change, and I am going to call this on change like this, and this on change function is nothing, it will coming through event, and I am going to pass. Okay, now this on change function needs two arguments. First argument the key, and second argument the value. Second argument this value. And after that you have to update this form data value. So now I'm updating constant new form data is nothing, is copy of all the old form data and change in key with the value, and we going to be attach this value with new form data as a new form data. Okay, so this on change function calling like, okay, or on change name is not so good, on set form data, on set form, no, Yeah, on set form data. This form looks better. Now you have to call on set form data, and first you have to pass what? First name as a key. Make sure key should be same, and the value is coming from this event. So you have to write event dot target dot value. So now if you go to the form, if you write anything, it is working. And also if you refresh this page, you will see this error has been gone, because this error is telling that you have to add on change. Oh, this is not gone because on change is only added in the first form. Now, so I am going to add this form, onset form, or this function in everywhere. Everywhere. Only you have to change the key. This is the password. This is your email, and this is your last one. Now you see everything is ready. Even if you refresh this page, error has been gone. Okay, now check. Amin, Uddin, Amin, example.com, and pass 1, 2, 3, 4. Now when you click this sign up, the sign up will be called this function on submit data. So inside of this, I am going to add handle submit. Okay, handle submit. So I am going to create this handle submit. Hello. I guess you are not able to see my screen, or my screen is has been freeze, I guess. Yeah, just 1 second. Actually, my Wi-Fi suddenly off. It may take some time. Just 1 second. Are you understanding everything till this point? And guys, are you practicing this code in free time? Sarad or Abhishek? Without practicing, you will forget about everything. Just 1 second. Let me wait for my internet. If this internet is not come, I will close this class, because for this class this point is completed, and maybe your upcoming class is happening on the Monday, your last class, where I am going to integrate the payment gateway and some cart like payment gateway. Okay, just wait for 2 minutes. Okay, so are you able to get my screen? I guess. So here, yeah. So here, this handle submit function you are going to add. So now I'm going to add handle submit here. Constant handle submit. Okay. This submit, okay, is pass event. So it is ignoring that. And let me add a alert box. Alert. Hello world. Okay. So I'm running this application. So now, why this issue is coming? Handle submit is not defined. Why? Handle submit. It is defined, guys. Just 1 second. Okay, now when I click the sign up, it's hello world is coming. Okay. So now you see when you click on the you have to add, because this is a form data, na? So we have to be add a like event dot prevent default. I don't want to add reload the page, only access this function. So just 1 second. Prevent Okay, just one second. Let me run this application. When I sign up, hello world, yeah, it's not redirect. Perfect. So now, so I'm going to, instead of the console, I'm going to write the form data. Now, first name, last name, I'm going to add this. Email is like amin@example.com, and I'm going to pass 34. When I sign up, all the data is displayed here, okay, in the console. So we are going to pass the data in the backend. So now for that, we are going to go to the service, and this service is ready, but we have to export this service. So now call user service, and I'm going to create a new object of user service, and we are going to export or default user service. Now, okay, here I'm going to write user service. User service has been import. Now I'm going to add, oh no, sorry, sign up. This, and sign up need the data. Sign up need the data. So data is coming from form data. You have to write form data, and this function should be async function, because this data is going to be load, and I'm going to add something, and it is getting from a await function. Await function. Now we are going to be write some variable name. So maybe see the service, user service. So this sign up form return only success. Okay, now every time. So now I'm going to catch this success as a key or something like that. Now, and now console dot log see success. Okay, now let me, everything is not compiling. Sign up is not defined. He telling us. Uh, I don't know why this is not telling if sign up is not defined. Uh, just one second. Everything is right. Uh, Sign up is defined now. User service new object user service dot sign up, and if you go into sign up, okay, sorry, actually the code is sign up is not defined 42 line number pe. So 42 number line is there. Okay, okay. So let me, oh this oh, okay. Also this token part is not defined, so look, I'm going to comment this token. Also I'm going to remove this header, because this will return my code as an error. Now ready. So I'm going to send it. So when I click this sign up, it's false and telling us your backend is not connected. Sure, because my backend is not ready. Why I'm opening this? So need to be start this backend. So let me open a bash, and I'm going to add node app. So let's start my backend. DB connected. Let's see. And now, now I'm going to create the sign up again. When I click the sign up, this time again false, I don't know why this false. Maybe they are returning some message, so I need to be handle this message. So let me close it, and instead of writing this, I need to be console the response. Why this false is coming? Okay, so here is still data is coming, data false, and say email ready already exists, error message is coming. So we should be get this message also, error message, and we have to return error, and here I'm going to add response dot data dot error. Okay, or here I'm going to add error, I'm going to add error now. So go to this sign up page and this success and returning error. So success false, console.log dot error. Now see, now I'm going to send it. The success is undefined and email is already exist, is coming. So it is meaning that there's something is error is coming, and we need to handle. So email is different. So now I'm changing the name is Ritesh, and everything is same. And now I'm going to sign up, and you see the true is coming. So now it is meaning that email is created. This account has been created. So now I'm going to create one more variable constant. I'm going to write message, or maybe the alert message, and I'm going to write set alert message, and I'm going to write user state, by default nothing, and I'm going to pass. So I'm going to add a code. If success, then set alert message is account has been created. Else set alert message error. Okay, and now instead of consoling, I'm going to remove it. And now we also add this alert message. Now see, okay, now I'm going to add Amin everything and same email ID, amin@example.com, and pass 1 2 3 4. Now see, when I click the sign up, its message coming, email ready is already exist, email ready is already exist. Now I'm going to use again different name, Lokesh, and I click the sign up form, and see account has been created like this. So this is a way that you handle this form. The sign up form is ready, means sign up form is ready. So this is a way that you have to complete the sign up form. Same as we are going to complete the login form. Okay, login form will not take too much time to understand because everything is ready. Only the profile form is we have to take. So now as for the today's class, we are going to stop, and we are going to cover the login page and profile page and payment gateway in my last class, which is happened on the Monday. Clear? So now I'm going to share this code because you have to be understand everything till this point. Otherwise, it is not good for you to, because just one second. Ecom ready. So I guess I deliver the code, I deploy this code, I share the code with you in the same GitHub account. You can get and you will download from there.